Left you all alone to suffer. Lady love, lady stay, lady wait. Left you all alone to suffer.
Yeah, turn me up, son.
shit is so whack. Nobody to that real hip hop. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, here come Talib Kweli, and I'm banging on your eardrum. What? Now let me get up in it. Wait. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Don't repent it cause the end it is near. But don't panic, you can't function if you live in fear. Pay attention, you gotta listen to hear. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Put you on hold, get a specialist to walk you through. Kweli, the flow captain, the foul, the slow rapping. I'm so cracking, you ain't heard, you should appear like closed captions. King of the bars, and I'm going hard pause. All my confidence comes from knowing God's laws. Banging on the system, fighting my kind of war. Loud as a whisper, quiet as a lion's roar. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, here come Talib Kweli, and I'm banging on your eardrum. Now let me get up in it. It's for your spirit, so y'all hear me though. Get up, get into it and get involved. There's a little something that I wanna spit for y'all. Now let me get up in it. Wait. Get it now, get it fast, get it right, get it big, get it live, get it done, get it tight. But you don't really hear me though. I spit it clearly so it's live out your stereo. To your heart while it's beating in your chest as you speaking to execs in the seat behind the desk. To your spirit, nothing weaker than the flesh. So while you try to keep it fresh, you're getting deeper in the debt. Real hip-hop is missing from the shelf. Yup, it's what you felt when you listen to yourself. Only a few is making cuts, that's finished. So before you spend your hard-earned spinach, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, here come Talib Kweli, and I'm banging on your eardrum. Now let me get up in it. It's for your spirit, so y'all hear me though. Get up, get into it and get involved. There's a little something that I wanna spit for y'all. Now let me get up in it. Wait. Yeah, lot of sounds coming out your speaker. I spit rounds like a 9mm. The youth today, they frown at the teachers. They ain't down with no leaders. They don't wanna wait just a They like, what, nigga? Wait right there. I got reservoir dogs, you be missing the right ear. Get it clear, I figure it's my year. I'm everywhere making appearances and niggas' nightmares. Hear the words, beat the flow, check the cadence. What you heard is a pro, I'm so amazing. Don't front, girl, you know it's your favorite. New Kweli, yo, they running out of patience. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, here come Talib Kweli, and I'm banging on your eardrum. Now let me get up in it. It's for your spirit, so y'all hear me though. Get up, get into it and get involved. There's a little something that I wanna spit for y'all.
What's up? Where's the chat at? Guys, I seriously did not have a topic for today until something happened on this channel. Ooh-wee. Now, I did have a nice young lady ask a question. I don't have any questions today, but I did have one. And that's because I was going to say, hey, guys, I ain't got a question, so we're just going to have a short stream today. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. She asked a very nice question. I'm gonna answer that later. But first, I got to put some roaches on blast, honey. I have to show you guys what I'm talking about when I tell you about men who are undesirable and they like to infringe their personality and their presence. Especially the savages from the concrete jungle like to impose themselves upon women who don't want them. Now, let me explain to you why we have these type of men and why they exist in this world, okay? You see, in the concrete jungle, you have unwanted women with very low self-esteem, women who are ratchet, who are not attractive physically or mentally or emotionally. There are women that no man won't, except for to lay down and then get out of there afterwards, okay? But these women hate themselves and they don't want to be reminded of how unloved they are. So they produce miniature roaches. And they groom these miniature roaches to be doormats, to be punching bags, to be cushions for bullets, to fight against the police, to hate the police. They teach these roaches to harass women who don't want them, and they teach them to go and invade their spaces. Now, I am the type of woman who have always practiced what I preached. I've always done this. Remember the Black Pill community, a community I respect. I haven't been to their channel in a long time, but remember when I told my women here, I said, hey, don't invade men's spaces. I said, I love the fact that these men get together and they have 5 to 6 hour streams and only 15 minutes or maybe 30 at the max is devoted to women. The rest of it is talking about philosophy, health, history, traveling, language, culture. It talks about a lot of things except for women. They're not obsessed with women. You know why? Because they get women. All right. So when I see a man's space I respect as a woman, I stay out. When I say I stay off their spaces, what do I mean? I don't comment. I watched, like I said, I haven't had time to watch the videos, but there was a time I was religiously watching the streams. And I think I haven't, ever since my political channel blew up and I started getting a lot of subscribers and started making money from that channel, my attention has been focused on that because that channel is like a full-time job plus a part-time job. So I've been really busy, but this is a project I will not give up on. I'm not active on this channel as I want to be, but I'm still active. And you would have to have the IQ of your shoe size to think that this channel is dedicated to men. You really have to. You really have to think that this channel and the material here is for men. Sure, I have my male taters that are coming from my political channel that comes here, but they understand that this channel is for women, right-wing women. And so my right-wing taters, which are male, come on the streams and we have a nice conversation together. But then you have monkeys who don't get the hint, and they always subscribe to my channel. Now, one thing I love is when the monkeys allow people to see who they subscribe to, because I want to show you something I'm talking about. I want to show you what I'm talking, because we got 3 monkeys to talk about today. Let's talk about this monkey first, though, right here. Okay, let's talk about this monkey. What did I tell you guys about? This monkey joined my channel. I'm trying to figure out, like, what part of my channel makes people think that they belong here. But remember, ladies, what did I tell you? You can always tell a lot about a man and a woman, but a lot about men by looking at who they subscribe to. So this monkey joined my chat, okay? Let's go to his channel. Oh, we already see one thing we have a problem with. Okay. So already red flag. Already a red flag. Let's continue to go on. Okay. A lot of these people I don't know anything about. Okay. Okay. Red flag on this one too. All right. And then, hold on, let me see. I see a lot of red flag. Red flag. So I want you to see that these men say that they don't have anything to do with women, but they join a channel that don't want them. Look at this. He's just totally subscribed. Look, and he's a leftist too. He's a leftist roach. Okay, I think I probably missed another channel here. Red flag. Red flag. Can you see this one over here on this side? Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Red flag on this one too. Okay. Philip DeFranco. And there we go. There go little old me. Now you ask yourself, why would any roach subscribe to my channel? I'll tell you why. They're thirsty. Okay? These people, they lie to themselves. We don't want no women. We don't. Oh, if you hit 30, you hit the wall. We want them young women. We want the 19-year-olds. Oh, yeah. We want to get them, huh? According to these roaches, okay, I don't fit their, what do you call it? SMV? I don't fit their SMV, but they're thirsty. Constantly subscribing to my channel. You know what I mean? According to them now. Ladies, this is what I'm saying. Stop listening to these roaches. They don't know what they want. They are so low IQ. And when I see a monkey like that subscribe to my channel, I'm like, first of all, I blocked them. Second of all, I go, why is that monkey on my channel? Why? Hold on. Let's look at the type of videos. Because you got to understand, if you are subscribed to any of those channels of the manosphere, then you must think I am giving the same thing. But let's go look. I gotta go look at the type of videos that I actually upload. Come on, let's look at some of these channels. Okay, shall we do it together? Let's look at them. Let's look at these channels. Okay, let's look at these channels. So right now, I'm uploading. I'm actually doing this. Triggered men invading women's spaces will never get respect. Don't you ever respect these men, okay? All right? If we invited them in and we're having a nice dialogue, that's fine. But when we're not here for you, I don't know why you're here. So then let's look at the type of videos that I am getting, that I deal with. Okay? Dating the smart way. If you look at that video, it talks about women dating the smart way. How do I stop my boyfriend from being a loser like his father? How do I get my ex-boyfriend to let me go? My boyfriend ignores me on my birthday. Why manosphere men are delusional and unwanted? How do I get him to trust marriage again? Is this the right man for me? How do I move on after a breakup with my boyfriend? How do I tell men I'm taken? I was like, how can anybody? My boyfriend male friends are jerks. What should I do? I'm looking at these videos. I'm saying, oh, and let's not forget this. Guy candy. Let's look at these videos right here. Guy candy. Cowboy men. All right. Guy candy. Muscular cops. Now, are they gay? There's a high possibility that these type of men are gay. They could be. They could be a gay. They could be. All right. Because I don't understand how you going to sit up here and say you don't need women, you don't need women, you don't like women, and baby, you want women that are 18 or 19 years old, but you come and subscribe to my channel and I don't cater to you. Now, here's something else I want to bring to your attention. Okay? All right? I want to bring this to your attention. That's right, Miss Midnight. Monkey see, monkey do. I want to bring this to your attention, right? Let's go to something that happened today. All right? I want you guys, let's see. I haven't used my daggone screens in a long time. Here we go. Y'all see this gorgeous yum yum man? Okay. I need to tell you ladies something. All right. And the guys, listen, I know we have our men like that Shizzle and Tommy. You all are loved here. You're wanted here. I'm not talking to you. You are our allies here. We like you here. Because you're respectful. You are intelligent. We love to have a communication with you. And you're not savages. You're not monkeys. Okay? That's what I want you guys to understand. We have men here that we have welcomed here with open arms because they are of a higher intelligence. That's very rare. Okay? But I'm just joking. It's not rare. It's a lot of these men are not right wingers who are coming to my channel and invading our spaces. They're part of the manosphere. They're part of the savage community, aka the black community. They are men that are undesirable and unwanted. Now, and JP's here, we love JP. So we understand. So the ladies, we understand the men who we like here and men who cross the line. Okay, we understand who they are. So I'm going to use an example of a woman this time, okay? Say, for instance, a woman sees Melania Trump. Melania is in all white. She has on one of her beautiful white hats. She's in her red bottom stiletto pumps. She's looking fierce. She's looking gorgeous. And a woman, now this is on a We Love Melania Trump's fan page. The page is dedicated to right-wing men and women who adore Melania Trump. And when a picture, a gorgeous, beautiful picture of Melania wearing all white is posted on the community page of that channel, and a fat, greasy, disgusting, crusty, bald-headed monkey comes on to the channel and go, ew! Ew! I was eating my breakfast. You know what that tells me? That person is, one, jealous. We already know that person's jealous. But two, they are inferior and wish to bring down someone that they see who is superior. Someone who is 1, alpha, 2, gorgeous, 3, who ain't got a one for no woman. Do you think this beautiful man right here has to beg for a woman's attention? Do you think this handsome man right here, this vanilla shake, do you think this man has like, oh, please, somebody, I'm going to go join somebody's channel that don't want nothing to do with me. No, honey, please. This man is on easy mode. He ain't never got to worry about nothing, okay? I'm sure he has no problem getting his ding-a-ling wet. But then when you have a problem getting your ding-a-ling wet, you gonna hate on such a gorgeous beauty like this. Now this channel, like I said, has been, every video since March has been dedicated to women. So when I post a picture like this, I should not see no man unless you are inferior, unless you are undesirable, unless you are unwanted, comment about how you don't like this picture. So let me tell you something, because I'm gonna put him on blast now. And he comes from my political channel. Right here. Raymond Blaze. Raymond comes on to my channel. He's already subscribed here, right? So this is nothing new. Me posting pictures like this is nothing new. I've done videos. I have done a 10-minute video showing nothing but sexy military men, sexy cowboy men, sexy police officer men. So why do you think this savage felt the need to come on and he ain't, just like I said, this monkey comes from my political channel, so he already knows what's up. But apparently, he couldn't handle his insecurity. It just was too much. It's too much for him. He couldn't help it. So the monkey says, yuck, throwing up emoji face. I am eating tree. Now, I don't know. Maybe he had a mental lapse or something and he forgot who the hell channel he was talking on. But I quickly checked him. I said, nobody told your BA to comment on a post that was meant for women. Keep your jealousy to yourself and STFU. I told you boys that if you're going to stay subscribed to my channel, that you better know your effing place. I do believe that the post says, ladies, hey, I'm sorry, I went to public school. I'm sorry, maybe it's me, but doesn't it address a particular gender? Doesn't this post address a particular gender? I need, help me out there, chat. Help me out. Does this post is this addressed to a particular gender? Okay. It is, right? It is, right? Okay, so I wanted to make sure it says ladies, meaning I'm saying, hey, ladies. We know that our beautiful country is filled with Ray Rays, Pookies, and Tyrones. Savages who have zero respect for women and are handsome men in blue. Let's take a moment to give thanks to, and I put real men in capital letters, who defends us. Now, if you are a secure man, seeing another handsome man would be like dust off your shoulders. It don't faze you. But if you are an insecure, unattractive, unwanted, grotesque, wildebeest male, then you're gonna look at this Adonis in a freaking uniform and be repulsed by it, because it will remind you of what you will never achieve and what you will never be in life. You will always be a simp sale. And therefore, just like a woman will try to bring down a beautiful woman, an undesirable, unliked, unloved, unwanted woman will try to bring down an attractive woman. So the same for a male. Secure men don't have to comment on a post that's dedicated to women. Secure men, men with self-esteem, will never have to make a derogatory comment to a post and a picture that's dedicated to women. I didn't say, hey guys, what do you think about Officer Handsome? No, I do believe I said ladies. I do believe that's what I said. I was addressing women. So you know you have to be an undesirable, unwanted roach to sit up here and be intimidated. And you have every right to be intimidated, because guess what? This man will remind you of what you'll never achieve ever in your life. So I said that to him. So I was like, I told you, don't you ever come to my channel. He knows better. So what did the monkey do? He gives me 4 yawning, emoji face. So now I'm getting ugly because I'm like, oh. So the monkey, you know what monkeys do, right? You know what monkeys do, chat, right? Hold on, I lost my chat. Where my chat at? You know what monkeys do, chat. I mean, you know what they do? I'm going to tell you what monkeys do. Monkeys take their hand, they put it below their butts, and they take a dump in it, and they throw it at you. This is why I don't want them savages on my channel. And if you come to me like that, I will end you. Because I'm saying to myself, oh no, sweetie, I have no problem burning bridges. You should have stayed your monkey butt on my political channel. You don't deserve to be on this channel amongst civilized men and women. Okay? You don't need to be here. So I'm saying to myself, so this is what I'm saying. Why are you here? So this is what I say to him. Raymond J. Blaze. This is why, because listen, every time I put monkeys, the algorithm would delete it. I just want y'all to know. If you actually put the word monkey, the algorithm will delete it. So I had to write this 3 times, and then I just decided to use emojis. Because if you say monkeys, they'll know you're talking to the savages, and so they'll delete the freaking message. So I've used the emojis, and it kept the message up. So I said, Raymond J. Blaze, this is why monkeys are left in a zoo. Simp sales like you always go wanting women who rejects you. Never forget that, ladies. Because if you notice, we have women on here commenting on such a and listen to, and y'all know me. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all know me, okay? When I find out something triggers you, I will continue to do it for what? A week, 2 weeks, maybe the entire month. That's what I'll do, because I'm like, oh. So is this what I gotta do to trigger these insecure savages? To let them know that you are not here? That you're not supposed to be here? You're not wanted here? Oh, but this ain't the only one. Remember I said 3 savages I've been dealing with 3 savages today. So we got the one who joined thirsty. I'm telling you, they can sit up here and get in their own little spaces and talk about something. The woman hit the wall. Pump it dump. But yet still, you thirst after women who find you repulsive. You thirst after women who don't ever will never give you the time of day. You thirst after them on spaces where you don't belong. I'm a right winger. There's no need a right wing traditional woman. So why are these savages subscribing to my channel? Why are they here? So that's Exhibit B. Let's go to Exhibit C, okay? I want to go to Exhibit C here. I'll be back, baby. Don't worry, ladies. There's more men like I said, when I found sometimes I'm gonna tell y'all something. I want to tell y'all a secret. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Watch this. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. On my community page, I just this is something else. I throw pictures up to see. We're gonna get to this one next. This sister next, right? I throw up to see where will I get a bite, because I know that there are still savages and undesirable men that are still a part of my channel. They just don't want to go anywhere. Now let me show y'all something. We're gonna go to this one right here. We're gonna go to this one next. Now, I picked this picture not because it's a black woman. As a matter of fact, truth be told, I'm not lying. I didn't even think about her race until another savage said something. Another monkey said something. Took a big old dump in his hands and decided to throw at me. I'm going to tell you what I noticed about this woman. Gorgeous. First of all, the hat. I wish I could wear a hat like this. I got too much hair. But when I see beautiful hats like this, I am in awe, okay? And let's look at this dress. Woo, child! Is she not wearing this dress? Hold on. Hold on. See, what y'all don't understand is y'all can't see how beautiful this dress is because she got that daggone Chanel purse too close to her. So you gotta really look through you gotta really look through the what do you call it? I'm so flustered. I can't even the purse handle or the straps. You gotta look through the straps. Okay, you gotta look through the straps. This is I wish she would just get rid of that daggone purse so you can see how beautiful this dress is completely. This is a very, very, very expensive dress. Very expensive dress. I picked the picture because of the hat, and then when I looked at that dress, I said, holy smokes. She is wearing that dress. Then I begin to look at the fabric of the dress. Then I begin to look at the tailor-made of the dress. I said, this is tailor-made. I said, that dress was made for her. And it's not a cheap dress. That ain't no Walmart dress. This is not a Walmart dress this woman is wearing. I'm going to say this dress has to be a good 4-digit dress. And that hat is nothing to sneeze at either. So I was in awe of the beauty of this woman. Her race was nothing for, I did not pay attention to the race. I didn't care. I looked at that hat. I looked at that dress, and I'm like, wow, homegirl is wearing this dress. So what did I do? Okay, because this is a beautiful picture. A beautiful picture. Once again, didn't pay attention to her race. I just saw that hat. I saw that nice dress, and she wearing it well. I got mad at the purse because it was hiding the details of the dress. So what did I say to such a beautiful picture? Ladies, remember, once again, I'm talking to a specific gender. XX chromosome. XX chromosome. I'm talking to a specific gender. Ladies, remember, if you want to attract traditional conservative men, you have to keep it classy, like attract like. Is there anything in this message that talks about black people, black women, or the black community? Holla at me, chat. Is there anywhere? Hold on. I'm gonna read it again. I need you to see what the message is. Ladies, remember, if you want to attract traditional conservative men, you have to keep it classy. Like attract like. There's nowhere in this post I mention anything about black people. But I want you to look at another monkey. Okay? Hold on. Before we get into that part, I want to say this. When you have a problem with women, and if you are a black man and you have a problem with your black mama or black women, period, a beautiful picture like this will trigger you. There's nothing in here where I'm talking about black women. I'm not talking about the black community. My channel is not dedicated to the roaches from the concrete jungle. I saw this beautiful woman, happened to be a sister, and I was looking at the hat and the dress. So when you have psychological problems and you are a broken man, and your issue with women, particularly black women, is so profound that you find black women everywhere. You could be eating Cheerios and then say, you know what, this circle in this Cheerios remind me of that black woman who tried to use me for my car. You could be drinking Kool-Aid. And you be like, you see this red Kool-Aid remind me of that lipstick that was on that daggone black woman who tried to get pregnant by me. Like, get counseling. We don't want you here. This is why I said, leave the men from the concrete jungle, the black community alone. They are broken. First of all, these men are not good for relationships. They are the least likely to get married. So you don't want to, hashtag not all, hashtag 90% of them. Leave them alone. These men have so much baggage. And you go, oh. So let me show you something. Once again, ain't nothing around here, ain't nothing about this post talking about a black woman. So look where he go. I'm met the plenty of black women who purse has more value than what's currently in their bank account. Blackmail. I met plenty of black women who purse has more value than what's currently in their bank account. This is a Negro who is broken. Nothing about this was talking about black women. I don't even mention the word black. I mention the words, I don't even mention women. I go ladies. And then I go traditional conservative men. Nothing in here is saying anything but with the black men. But black people, do you understand that when you are broken, and these men are broken, honey, leave them alone. They're so broken that they see a beautiful black woman and they are triggered by their issue with their ratchet mother. So I'm saying to myself, who the hell is this commenting? By the way, everything on my channel is monitored. Okay? All right? They're monitored. No, not monitored. What is the word? When you comment on my community page, it's not seen publicly. I see it and I decide whether moderator. Thank you. That's Shizzle. It happens so much. Thank you. Moderator. That's Shizzle. Thank you. Everything on my community page is moderated. What does that mean? That means I see what you say. You see what you say, but no one sees what you say until I make it public. If I don't make it public, I will ban you. And that's what I'll let you continue to think that you're being seen in public. But everything on my community page is moderated, meaning I see it and I decide to either let it go public so I can clown you, or it's because you said something that's beneficial to my community. So this is something that I saw first. And at first I was going to ban him, but I'm like, no. This is a teaching moment. This is a teaching moment. So then I go to him, right? This is what I say to him. Why the F are you here on my channel? This channel is for right-wing women. Why are you here? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And then the roach says, I'm here because I love your political videos. You're the best. You one up Candace Owens in my book, but there's nothing on here that says this is a political channel. But because he's kissing my butt and being a nice simp, I give him a heart saying, yes, thank you for kissing my butt, but I'm still going to put you on blast. All right. Then he comes back behind it and go, read your current about section. It clearly says right-wing leaning men and women. You're the queen of showing receipts. Look at your own. Then I said, oh, can you guys see that? And this is when I stick it to him, right? I go, Leonard Roy, you bastard son of a ratchet trap queen. You are not right wing when the first thing you do on my channel is go to a picture of a black woman and then say, I met black women, ... This monkey has been subscribed to my channel for over 8 to 9 months. And the first time he ever says something on my channel is when I show a picture of a black woman he could never get. You understand this? Do you see how it triggered him? Look at this beautiful black woman. Just look at her. First of all, like I said, I got her because I love that dress and I love that hat. It had nothing to do with her race. It had nothing to do with her race. Not a damn thing. Nothing to do with her race. Nothing. Nothing. But see, when you are one of the savages that yearn for a beautiful black woman like that, and you are a black male, and you know a black woman will never give your broke ass the time of day. She will never give your trifling ass the time of day. She will never look at you. You will see this gorgeous queen and want to bring her down. Because there's, like I said, there is nothing about this that says anything about black women. So then that's the first thing you go is, you look at the picture and you go, I met plenty of black women whose purse has more value than what's currently in their bank account. What makes this roach think that he could say something like that on my channel? So then when he tried to say this is right wing, first of all, monkey, you're not right wing. You understand that a real right winger would not look at this picture and go, I met black women. Hold on, let me poop a man. I met black women who purse has more than their bank account. These are damaged goods. These are broken men from damaged women. When you look at a black woman like this and the first thing you want to do is talk bad about black women because you got issues with them. So if you got issues with black women, why are you subscribed to my channel and you're not a right winger? This is what I'm talking about. I hate Trump for that. I hate Trump for bringing these savages on our side of the fence, because these damn drive-by shooters, these baby makers, these age AIDS, HIV infested, herpes type of wildebeest monkeys want to come on our side and act like they're one of us. They're not. They're not. Trump's fault for this. He got these savages thinking that they're on our team. They're not on our team. A true right-wing man would never say nothing like that, but a monkey from the concrete jungle would. This is why I have nothing to do with the black community. You understand this? I have nothing to do with those savages because of stuff like this. So I continue to say, this is not a channel about black people. There's not one video dedicated to black people. Not one. There's not one channel. I do not cater to that audience. I don't. But why are these savages here? Because they like black women and treat them like stupid children, like dirt. They like black women who treat them like dirt. And I'll do it to you. I'll put you on blast. Every time I see one of you savages come on my channel, like I said, I had nothing to talk about today. I was just going to come up and say, hey, let's talk about something for a good 30 minutes. I was going to shut it down. But then the monkey brigade from the concrete jungle decided to come on my channel. So then I go, if you're really right wing, evidence shows that you're not, then bringing up black women out of the blue would not have happened. Because like I said, I ain't talking about nobody black woman, but you see a black woman. You know how crazy that is? That's like, hold on. I'm going to show you how crazy that is. That's like looking at this picture and then talking about the KKK. I remember when I went to bed the other day and I woke up and I thought the KKK put a noose around my neck and they were hanging me from a tree. You got all that you got to go see counseling. Or better yet, you look at a very handsome white man like this and you go, the last time I saw a white man like that, he would put me in the back of his police car. A-cap. You see what I'm saying? When you have problems, if these people will show you their wounds. When we look at people like this, those of us who are emotionally stable, we would never look at this and say, that man reminded me of the last police officer that put me in the back of his patrol car and locked me up. No. But you understand, when you look at a beautiful picture like this and you want to talk about how you met black women whose purse costs more than what they have in a bank, that's called you got problems. You look at this stylish, classy woman and the only thing you got to talk about is the ratchet women that you met? I can't relate to that. So then in conclusion, I go, let me say it again. Real right-wingers don't bring up black men or black women out of the blue. You're acting like an N-word, a jaded one at that. Nothing about that post was targeted to black women, but you're so broken that you had to mention it again in capital letters. The post had nothing to do with black women, but you got triggered as F because you saw one. Go get counseling and unsub from my channel. How many of y'all want to bet he has not unsubbed from my channel? I'm going to show you why I call them roaches, because they don't go away unless you spray some red. Press 1 if you think he unsubbed. Press 2 if you think he hasn't unsubbed. Excuse me. Press 1 if you think he's unsub. Yeah, I said it right. Press 1 if you think he unsub. Press 2 if he hasn't unsub. Press 2 if you think he hasn't unsub. Well, we about to find out. Y'all ready? Here we go. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I want y'all to look at everything. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, no. Yep. Yeah. 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 We're not surprised, are we? You guys know these people, don't you? You know them very well. You know them so well, don't you? You know them so well. These men are the most thirstiest men in the universe. And why are they thirsty for me? Because I treat them like crap. See, you can't treat these men with respect. They will not honor women that treat them with respect. They will not like women who treat them with respect. They like women who treat them like crap. They like women who treat them like a slave. And we all know I'm very experienced in treating men like slaves, like submissives. And I think they yearned for that. Now, I have retired. I don't have any interest in coming back, but I will treat a bitch-made man like a bitch-made man. And these men are bitch-made. So you understand when I tell you that you gotta leave elements like this alone, okay? You just gotta leave them alone. These men are beyond help. This is why I told you, leave the monkeys in the zoo. Don't mess with savages. Because they're gonna want you, in order for the relationship to not necessarily work, because I don't believe that treating a man like crap is a working relationship. I don't believe in that. But that's what they consider a good relationship. They don't want a woman to treat them with respect because they will find her to be weak. You know why? Because their mother wasn't treated with respect. See, their mother was treated like crap and she treated him like crap. She was conditioned to be a doormat for other men and therefore groomed him, raised him to be a doormat for other black women. So then when they see a real dominant woman, a real alpha woman who actually guards her space, they want to come in and get kicked up the ass. And I will definitely do that. You will never get respect. And ladies, you should never respect these type of men. They are filth. They are garbage. They are not worth the air they breathe. The thing about it is that these men have an expiration date that we should celebrate because we don't want any more of them on this earth. The less of these filthy men, the better. These men are an abomination to the human race. This is the reason why we respect the men that we have good conversations with, good dialogue with. See, the men that we have a good relationship with, they don't put down other women, you know, that look like that sister look gorgeous. And you mean to tell me you see a beautiful picture? Once again, I just got to show you the absurdity of this. I gotta show you the absurdity. We gotta go to the absurdity of this, okay? Between the two of these things, hold on a second, where we at? Between this and this picture, this is the one that really just floors me. Out of all the things you want to say about this picture, you want to talk about how you met other pole ratchet black women? You don't want to say, hey, this is a sexy sister. This sister is wearing that dress. You don't want to talk about the class. You don't even want to, but keep in mind, the post wasn't even directed towards you anyway. And let's be clear, a lot of these men are down low bisexuals or maybe DL gay men, okay? They hate women, so therefore, because they understand they want men, and they just want us out of the way because we are competition. But I got a problem with you coming to my channel, invading our space. We don't invade their space, but you invade my space, I will put you on blast. So I changed, by the way, because he said, listen, so I changed the description, because I was saying right-wing men and women. Not anymore. Because the roaches will see men and they think we mean them when we don't mean them. So to be clear, I have once again changed the description in my chat. Okay. To my channel. So now this is my about page now. I changed it again. I changed it because for some reason, I don't want these monkeys to think that when they see men that I'm talking about them, because a lot of them don't have any self-awareness. They have no self-awareness whatsoever. None whatsoever. So now I go, this channel is centered around traditional conservative women. I put women in capital letters this time. Videos uploaded to this channel will be dedicated to emotional healing, self-empowerment, developing self-worth, and guides to attracting right-leaning men for women looking to enter a serious relationship that will lead to marriage. Boom. There's no more. Well, we're here for men and women, because then the monkeys think that we're talking to them, and they're not, and we're not. So now there is no doubt. Hey, this is for right-leaning women, women looking, traditional women looking for serious relationship that'll lead for marriage. So if you are from the manosphere, if you are a man who hates marriage, if you are a monkey from the concrete jungle, why are you here? There's no need for you to be here. The channel and the videos are not dedicated to you and haven't been dedicated to you in months. Unless you are obsessed with me. And I get the obsession. I truly do. I don't blame you. But I will still treat you like the shit on the bottom of my shoe. And I will rub you in the grass and laugh while I'm doing it. So that's just what I'm saying. This is why I don't take these sorry men seriously. This is why I don't. I don't take them seriously. We have a good conversation with our men from my political channel, and there's some men who are just into tradition. The thing about it is, they know if you ain't into tradition, why are you on our channel? Because they thirsty. They like that thirsty. So that's why I wanted to show you all today that you can't deal with these mentally unhinged men who don't know their place. This is why I'm okay with abortion. Absolutely. But unfortunately, their mothers decided not to get an abortion. And that's unfortunate. That is an unfortunate thing. Really is. Really is. Dude got caught up in that cycle. Yep, sure did. These men have a fetish, I swear. And the thing about it is that, okay, I will use you. I will monetize these fools. You understand this? I will monetize them. You want to come on my channel? Okay, I will clown you for money. I will get paid for it. I'm not gonna sit up here and let these people sort of like, oh, wait a minute, what are you doing? It's like you can't be nice to savages. You just can't. You can't be nice to them. They don't understand that language. They never have and never will. And I think you want to know what blows my mind is because I think about my life. Seriously, I was thinking about it. I'm like, have I ever pursued someone that didn't want me? The answer is no. Have I pursued someone that rejected me? Absolutely. I think we all went through that. They reject you for wanting, like they got a girlfriend or they had, well, this is a cute guy I actually went after and his mom just died. I did not know. I did not know. His mom died 2 days ago before I was, asking him, what he was doing after school. And he was like, my mom died too. I'm going to get, he's like, we got to go to the, I'm like, oh man, I felt so bad. But it wasn't like once he told me his mom passed away, I was like, oh man, well, let's see what's going on next week. Read the room. Read the room. Read the room. And when it comes to, and I think because I grew up with my father had his man cave and his man time. So I guess it also goes with, goes with how were you raised? I was raised, that when my father is with his male friends and are down there in the basement drinking and smoking cigars and watching whatever it is game that they're watching, boxing, football, basketball, whatever it is they're watching, that no female, unless my stepmom was allowed with his permission to come down there and serve food and pick up the dirty dishes. Other than that, nobody hang down there. So because that was part of my upbringing, I've learned to stay out of men's spaces. But I also learned that men need to stay out of our spaces too. If we don't want you here, now don't get me wrong, we have men here, but these are men that we want here, that fit our style, that fit what we're looking for. And plus, not only that, we have a good conversation with them. But if you have this, if your IQ is the same as your shoe size, we don't want you here. Exactly, Tommy. Boundaries. And the last thing, and then we're going to go to a question that somebody asked me because I didn't really have any. But we're going to go to one last thing. If I post a picture of a sexy man and you got a problem with that, you need to get the hell off my channel. Because I'm sorry, the last time I really looked at it, I've always done this. I've posted an entire 10-minute video. I think I got 3 of them. Guy candy videos where we're showing nothing but men. We are showing them sex. We're sexualizing everything. And like, these men get so triggered. They get triggered. They go, why you looking at all these men? Because it's a channel dedicated to women. Now we got our gay men. We love our gay men looking at the same thing, because at least gay men are not going to go and look at a beautiful man in a police uniform and go, ew, yuck, throw up emoji. They were like, ooh, girl, they're gonna be sassing and oohing and yumming and licking their lips like we are. And the heterosexual men are just gonna ignore it because they're like, well, it's their thing. Just like I would ignore if I was on a let's see, what male channel am I subscribed to? Not really that. If it's not political, hold on. I'm trying to think of something. Let's say you guys don't know this man. His name is C.T. Fletcher. Could I use him as an example? You know what? We will use BJ, the big bad bear Jew. Okay, we will use BJ. BJ is not really active on his channel, right? But let's say, for instance, BJ uploads a video showing sexy women coming out of... Now, that's not a good example because I'm bisexual. Hold on a second. Let's say, for instance, BJ uploads a picture of a woman in a two-piece flag bikini. Now, because I have self-esteem, I would never find that repulsive. So it's kind of hard. But let's say, for instance, I don't like the woman, which would never happen. But let's say, for instance, I didn't. I would not post on his channel that I don't like the woman, because you know what? That's not his problem. You understand that? That's not his problem. He didn't ask me if I like the woman or not. That's not his problem. So I'm not going to post something like that on his channel. So this is what I'm saying. Men need to read the room and learn your place if you're on a channel that's dedicated towards women. The content is dedicated towards women. So there's that. So in the future, look forward to more pictures of police officers, more pictures of half-naked men, more pictures of beautiful men. Get ready for more, because when I realize I done triggered someone, and I'll upload more gorgeous pictures like this to see if anybody, and I will specifically go for black women, because for some reason, this tend to bring out the monkeys. Like I said, her race was the last thing. Her race was the last thing that I was paying attention to. I was like, I looked at the hat and the dress. That's all. I was like, that she is wearing that. So I'm going to upload more pictures like this. And they're going to be specifically black women. Because I wanted to, like, maybe there's more monkeys out there that got a problem with looking at an elegant black woman that they could never have. Yeah, it does. It attracts the local Tyrones, Ray Rays, and the Pookies. Because I'm like, why would you see this picture and have a problem with this? But that's because they have a problem with themselves. Now, let's go back. Wait a minute. It's on here. So this young lady, this is a nice question that she asked me. So I'm going to go ahead and answer her question. So here we go. Hi, Tree. What are your thoughts on dating cops? Okay, first of all, yum. Okay, all right. you know, I had to show that, right? Okay, all right. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Hi Tree, what are your thoughts on dating cops since you were one? I have friends tell me not to date cops or firefighters because they cheat like crazy and the divorce rate is high. The ones I know also don't seem to be very traditional either. Thanks. This is an awesome question. And I'm not going to lie. Okay? Honey, you're absolutely right. Most of them are not traditional. Most. I would have to say 85% of them are not traditional. Okay, this is going to be a long answer, hence why I wanted to give you a video response versus typing this all out. The younger the police officer, the more unfaithful he's going to be if he's in a relationship. It doesn't even matter what he looks like, except if he's obese. Now, if he's obese, he doesn't have that much where he can choose. I mean, he probably will find somebody to cheat with, but the odds are not really in his favor, really. But you don't want those kinds. So I want you to not go for them kinds either. But if they don't even have to be attractive, and I'm telling you the truth, it's something about this uniform, as you can see, when you look like a Chad and you have this uniform on, and you got women everywhere throwing themselves at you. I'm sorry, but this is something that your average man can't handle. And he will be tempted. I'm not saying that these type, first of all, a man like this is not going to be, why would a man like this be faithful to one woman? First of all, when I tell you that they got their pick, there are groupies. I'm not kidding you. There are groupies for police officers and groupies for firefighters. I can't speak about the groupies for firefighters, although I have seen them because when I was a police officer, we stayed right next to a fire station. Stayed next to. Our police station was right next to the fire station, and the firemen stayed in these places. I think they lived there for like 2 days or 3 days or something like that. 24 hours. Okay. So they cooked, they watched TV, they exercised, they did everything in these places, and they did the bouncing wow. So the groupies will come and cook food and bring home cooked meals to the firehouse where they were staying as they were working. And they would eat, and they would also get some yum yum afterwards. So that's how the groupies at the fire stations would react to the firemen. And no, they were not faithful at all. Okay. With the police officers, it's different. You can't hang out at the police department. So what do? What these groupies would do is get a scanner, and they would know the actual police number of the police officer or officers that they liked. And if that police officer was to go and take a lunch break, now things have changed. Like I said, it's not like it used to be. So police officers are very hesitant to eat in certain restaurants now. But when I was a police officer, they would say, I forgot the code, but let's just say I'm 1049 at Burger King. All right. So that groupie will hear that 334 is like that the dispatch will go 334. I'm gonna be 1014 or 1012 at the Burger King. Like she'll go 104. So that means that the groupie will know the 10 codes that he's at lunch, and she will get in her car and she will drive right over there just to be in the same area, and probably just like, oh, can I sit with you and buy him lunch and this, that, and the other, and make sure the boobs out. These guys are always pursued, and they get fan mail, they get calls, they get presents, and they get followed. It is an amazing thing to watch. Now, here's the deal. As they get older, they become more faithful. Now, what I mean by older, when they hit that 50, when they hit 50. See, when they hitting 50, they have already been divorced twice or 3 times. It doesn't matter, or once. They always get divorced. It's always get divorced. I've yet to meet a police officer who has been married and he has been married. I'm sure they're out there. I don't know any. Let me see if my chat knows any. Hold on. Chat, do any of you know any police officer that has been married to the same woman? Dorothy, really? Hold on. Dorothy, oh my God, Dorothy, you married to a police officer? Tree, do you think it's because their looks are fading as they age? No. It's not their looks, JP. Their body. It ain't the looks. See, when you've been, hold on. It's not the looks. My grandfather, but like I said, he cheated, but they got past it. Okay. Holy smokes. Well, they're out there. They're rare, but they're out there. No. When a police officer get up there in age, right, their body is breaking down. They have been shot at, probably shot. They have had broken bones. They have fell off of rooftops. They have been hit by cars. I mean, at that age, he ain't got time to be dealing with women, okay? He don't have the stamina to be dealing with all those women. So when they get up in age, okay, all right, that's when they're like, I'm tired. They done did all they had to do. So they're getting older and they're getting to the point where it ain't worth it anymore, and they're just ready to they want to come home to a woman that's just going to be there, and that's going to that's going to have that food ready to just get his icy hot. He tired, okay? He's tired. And his body is not like it used to be. When they're young, they'll run after all the Tyrones and Ray Rays. They'll fight. They'll do all this. When they start getting old and look, that's when you start hearing the snap, crackle, and popping. That's when the joints start hurting. That's when a little weight gain start coming up. That's when they're like, dude, I don't want to do this anymore. They are done, and they're the best husbands ever. They will stay devoted. But when they're young, So I'm not saying, here's the deal. I'm not saying that there's no such thing as a faithful police officer. I don't know any. I never seen it. But apparently we have several women in the chat who we got Dorothy married to one. Okay. We have a couple of them who know faithful men. So maybe it looks like that they're out there. But I'm telling you, I never seen it. From my father to the men I work with, to the police officers I know to this day. I know some police officers right now. And the only ones that are faithful are the old ones. But they did their dirt when they were young. That's the thing. Okay? I would not. If you find, they're not, like I said, the ones I know are not traditional. But I'm sure there are. See, here's the thing. You're going to find rarity in an area. There's always an exception to the rule. There's always exception to the rule. Always. But when the odds are against you, I just say don't do it. I would just say don't do unless you're old, you're okay. Unless you want to go for the older ones, okay, the ones who have been through a lot, the ones who are just like, you know what, I'm tired. I want to go through this, but but when if you're young, you're gonna want a young one, and I'm telling you, oh God, I can't tell. I got so many story time story. I got so many stories of police officers, my brothers in blue, getting caught in between some girl's legs. I can't tell you how many times I have gotten them out of trouble with their wives or their deranged girlfriends. I can't tell you how many times I have seen them do some stupid stuff. I can't tell you how many times women who they were in a relationship will come up and get arrested because they attacked them because they found out they was cheating. I mean, these guys come with a lot of drama. A lot of drama. So if you are, I don't know, you look really young. You look like you're in your early 20s. And so for you, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, girl. Run, save yourselves. Do you have any stories of police officers dating other officers? Oh, that's very common. It's so common, and it's always in disaster. See, let me just say this, and I'm guilty of this too. When you work around, when you work around police officers, as a female police officer, you have nobody. Let's see, these are the people you're going to trust first. See, now, like I said, when I was a police officer, things were different. When I was a police officer, we were not allowed to hang around anybody with a felony record. So, and we were so paranoid that we didn't trust any civilians. So if they were military, we trust them. As long as they didn't have a dishonorable discharge. If they were firefighters, and if they were deputy sheriffs, or if they were from other police departments. Absolutely. These are the people who get down with other people because you can trust these people. But it's different for female police officers versus male police officers, because male police officers, man, when their ding-a-ling get hard, they don't care. I've seen these knuckleheads. Oh, God. I've seen these knuckleheads deal with some very dangerous, felonious, felonious women. But female police officers and male police officers getting together is such a common thing. That's like a given. Unless she's already married or she's a butch, she gonna definitely get, because you are surrounded by nothing but other law enforcement officers. You're surrounded by nothing but other law enforcement officers. And I'm sorry, but we all look sexy in our uniforms. You know? I noticed that about most cops. They're very distant when it comes to regular people. Yeah, you have to, because you're paranoid. These people need you and hate you at the same time. It's a terrible position to be in. And you don't trust nobody. You don't put your back towards the door. You don't have parties. And if you do go to the party, you make sure you know who they are. And if you see somebody, like if they invite, like say for instance, you go over to someone's home who has a party and they are law abiding citizens, and all of a sudden you see Tyrone come in, you just leave. You immediately leave. How common are butch lesbian cops treated? Not that common. Very good. That's a very good question. Not that common. Not that common. I never had one on my police force. As a matter of fact, never knew any in the state of Georgia. Well, no. Uh, no. I knew a butch Georgia State Patrol officer. She was a police officer for the state. She was a highway state police officer, patrol officer. Yeah, and yeah, she was very butch. But she's the only one I know. There wasn't that many women when I was a police officer. It was not something that was common for me. Like right today, there's way more women. But I've learned, by the way, I've learned that police officers that require you to get EMS training of learning how to plug up bullet holes and things like that, they have a huge decline of women because I guess women don't want to be bothered with trying to help. I know I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. If I put holes in someone, I'm not going to try to plug those holes up. That is why my husband would not let me be an officer. Yeah, I'm just saying. I've noticed that when I'm thinking about, as a matter of fact, when I was a police officer, every man I dated was another police officer except for a deputy sheriff. There was a deputy sheriff that I was involved with too. Yeah. Good times. Good times, man. That's woo. Y'all making me think of some good old memories. But yeah, dude, it's don't do it. Don't do it. If you want to, if you want to get in the, if I who I heard are the most faithful men, scientists. I'm not kidding either. Biologists. Okay, scientists and biologists. These men are very faithful. I don't know any. You know what? That is a good thing to look up. How much? Okay, hold on. Let's look up. Hold on a second. Let's look up and see. Which profession, hold on a second. Which profession has the most loyal men? Okay, I found something. Men in these 7 career fields are least likely to cheat. Let's look at them. Hold on. So LT, I hope I answered your question, girlfriend. Let's see. Can you? Oh man, why is it over here? Can you guys see this? You can't see it, can you? I need my webcam on. Okay, hold on a second. All right, let's see. Men in these 7 career fields are least likely to cheat. Marketing and communications. Okay. Number 2, medical. Okay, maybe. I don't. No, not true. I don't believe this part. Education. Are you serious? First of all, ladies, I'm gonna just say this. This is gonna sound really bad. Okay, this is gonna sound really bad. Y'all ready? I would never date a male teacher because I'm gonna think he gotta have a thing for kids. Yeah, I don't believe this legal part either. Child, please, they lying. So, okay, arts and entertainment. This is okay. I believe the agriculture. I don't believe this either. Arts and entertainment. Who made this list? This list is social work. Okay, this is not. This list is bogus. Hold on. I don't. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a better one. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Let's see. This one says want to avoid a divorce. Let's see. Let's look at this one. Look at this one here. Hold on, guys. Let's look at this one instead. I don't agree with it. Like, this looks stupid. What they were saying. Okay, most divorced. Let's look at this. Okay. Most divorced dancers and choreographers, bartenders. Yeah, I believe the bartenders bought one. Massage therapists. Really? Whoa! Wait a minute. Why would massage therapists have a high divorce rate? Why would a massage therapist have high divorce rates? All those happy endings. You can imagine. Son Dorman said, I can imagine why. Really? Massage therapist. Gaming cage. What is this? What is that? Extruding machine operators. Gaming service workers, factory workers, food and tobacco, telephone operators. Do they still have telephone operators? When just covered up by a towel, you could get a bit frisky if they look good. Yeah, I do know. I never told you guys this, but I'm a certified massage therapist. And there has not one person. But then again, I only did it for 2 years to get me through school. But I didn't want to do the bouncing around one with any of my clients. Gaming cage workers, the people that work in the arcade. I don't know. No, arcades don't exist. I don't think arcades exist. Oh, that's a good one, Tommy. Tommy says sex hotlines. Maybe. All right, here we go. The least divorce. Media and communication equipment workers. Okay. Agriculture engineers. Okay. Optometrists. I can't contest these because I don't know anybody. Transit and railroad police. And I doubt it very seriously. Come on. The transit police? No, this is a lie. Clergy? Okay. Director of religious activities? Okay. Sales engineer? Okay. What is this? Podiatrist? Hold on, let me see how to pronounce this. How do you pronounce this is not pediatrist, this is podiatrist? Did I pronounce that correctly? It's a foot doctor? Well, then again, I guess I can believe that. Like, would a guy, like if a woman comes to a foot doctor, that means she got some bad feet, right? Podiatrist. Look. A woman is not gonna go and want a foot doctor to touch a bunch of feet. So I guess they wouldn't. I guess they wouldn't cheat, huh? I guess they would be faithful. But see, I don't think. For what it's worth, feet don't make me go boing. I don't think so. You guys are saying, what if he has a foot fetish? Men can have a foot fetish. Okay, hold on. I hate to do this, but I need you guys to understand men who have feet fetishes. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but men who have feet fetish are not interested in anything above the ankles. So I can see how they would be the least likely to cheat. Did you guys understand what I mean by that? No, Hunter. No. Hunter don't have a foot fetish. Hunter had things done to his ding-a-ling with women's feet. See, this was saying men who have foot fetishes are only concerned about the women's feet. Okay. My roommate who had a foot fetish also wanted to get in my pants too. Probably is a black guy. That's different. Black guys are into feet, but they're also, you know, being into feet does not necessarily makes you have a foot fetish. Okay. Not just a skewy white guy. Yeah. Foot fetish and being into feet are two different things. Cause there are men who like women's feet, but they're not necessarily foot fetishers. A foot fetish, let me just say this. A man who actually have a real fetish for feet, he ain't interested in anything above the ankles. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. And there's a lot of things that feet can be done to men, if you know what I mean. So there's that. So that's a different thing. No, JP. I'm just saying. When Steven, wait a minute, Steven, you're white. I just paid attention. You said my roommate had. Wait a minute. Steven said, "Oh my God, sorry, Steven. I didn't know you was a guy. I wasn't paying attention. My roommate had a foot fetish and also wanted to get into my pants. Okay, that's different." Hold on. Fake name. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention that you're a male. No wonder your answer threw me off. No. Y'all don't bring the gay men into this. We're talking about heterosexual men. See, gay men it's a different. Listen, I'm a hag. I love gay men, but you can't conflate heterosexual men's fetish with a gay men's fetish. It's totally different. Okay. Yeah, because we understand in the gay community, It is promiscuity is a natural thing. As a matter of fact, there's some of my gay male friends who are seeking a monogamous partner, which is very hard to find in the gay community. So you can't conflate that with a heterosexual male. That's what I've thought about. Like, wait a minute, he in the feet and he want to get in your pants too. See, this is different. Okay, totally different. Two totally different things. But I may have to say heterosexual men, straight men, straight men, straight men who are into feet are not interested in anything above the ankles. But when you're talking about gay men, monogamy is a foreign word. Okay, it's very, very you cannot conflate the two. And I'm a hag. I know about the gay community. I know about gay men. It's very hard for you guys to stay monogamous. So you can't really conflate the two. Bi maybe it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? That gay men are gonna want. There's nothing about like it's different than heterosexual men. Heterosexual men and gay men, you can't combine the sexual appetites of the both. Monogamy within gays is so hard. See what I'm telling? See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Silver claws, no. Two totally different. Yeah. As a gay guy, I don't trust nearly all gay dudes. They're so trifling. Yeah, so it's like you can't. Yeah, I just want to say you. That's when I realized I'm like, wait a minute. He wanted to get your feet and your pants too, and then it just hit me like, okay, that's a guy. You can't conflate. You can't compare the two. Two different things. Two different things. So heterosexual men who are into feet don't want nothing above the ankles. So there's that. So. It's a totally different thing, because monogamy, and I feel so sorry for someone. Like I have a gay male friend right now who is just, he wants to be in such a committed relationship. It is so hard. It's so hard for him. So, okay, Jamal, see you later. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, it's much worse if you live in the blue city. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, let me look at the hold on a second. Let me look at the rest of this. And then nuclear engineer. I don't know if I want to date a nuclear engineer. He may come home with radioactive stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's going to give me cancer. Radioactive stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I agree that this possibly would be. I agree that this could possibly be men and women who are least likely to divorce. I don't disagree with any of this list except for this one right here. This is the only one I disagree with right here. I'm like, no, dude, you lying. Anything with the word police in it, no. So, but everything else I agree with. Yeah, I agree with everything else. So the least divorce, I just don't agree with this one. I'm gonna need to see some citations for that. So there's that. Okay. All right, guys. So, I will talk. We got 10 more minutes before we shut down. So there's that. Dude, I did not upload a video today. Hey, what? Hey, you guys gave me some good suggestions last month of what to debate about. Give me a topic that we should debate, that I should have as a debate topic for this Sunday. You guys gave me some good ones last month. I haven't even come up because I've been so busy, man. Oh my God. It is, when you're prepping, it's like a nonstop thing. I am prepping and buying stuff and I don't know why I'm doing it because I'm in Georgia, but like I said, I think we're gonna have a winter's coming. But I've been buying stuff and going to the clearances, and there's a lot of vegan stuff that they have on sale, and I've been sealing them. I've been vacuum sealing a lot of my food. I'm gonna make a video about it too. Don't worry, I'm gonna make a video about it. So when I get a chance. So let's see. Rand Paul's speeches getting censored. No, because the guys, I got a new liberal coming on, and they all are against censorship, except when it comes to Trump though. But they don't agree with censorship. Did Biden cause more fallout in Afghanistan, and would Trump agreement just have ended in the same thing? Now that's something different. That's see you later, Jasmine. That's some, yeah. I wonder, should we get into the Afghanistan? I'm gonna have, that question has to be a little it had to be a little bit more specific though. See, I want to stay away from COVID conversations because I had to edit. CRT is, none of them agree with CRT, especially Grimace. Grimace hates CRT. So if we had commies, I don't want to talk about anything deal with COVID though. I got to stay away from that topic because that's putting my channel in jeopardy. The last time we talked about COVID, I had to edit a lot of the stuff out. The way people live in Afghanistan, the U.S. will never be able to leave from there. I don't know why they pretend to leave in the first place. With Biden, now Biden is, Lord of mercy. I just swear. I swear. Oh, the People's Act has been destroyed, by the way. Thanks to Ted Cruz. Thanks to tax Dems. What? Biden impeachment? Oh, God. He should be impeached, shouldn't he? Texas Democrats. Oh, Texas Democrats. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. 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 Texas Democrats. Yeah, thank you. That's a good one. Okay. Texas Democrats. Okay, give me another one. Something about Cuomo, maybe? I don't think they're going to defend Cuomo. Biden is unfitting as a president. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, he is to us. Mail-in ballots for Cali recall. No, I don't like that one. That's too boring. I don't care about California though. That's the thing. I think that's the reason why I don't want to talk about it. I was in a leftist stream last night and he was ripping into Cuomo. The Dems hate him and now all the NPCs do too. So yeah, so see, that's the reason why I'm like, I don't want to talk about Cuomo. They're not against Cuomo. I mean, they are against Cuomo. They're against Cuomo. Sorry, they are against Cuomo. So they'll just be a circle jerk. The long-term consequences of woke culture, no. They are bitching about Florida governor. Yeah, they are triggered about DeSantis, aren't they? That's why I want DeSantis, because see, at least, let me tell you something. I'm so over Trump. I don't want him to run in 2024. Lord knows I don't want that man running for 2024. I just don't. I don't. We have had enough grifters as it is. Open borders. We talked about that already. The problem we have is Biden can't talk or remember what he's talking about. Yeah, we'll end up arguing because Grimace TDS will start kicking in. That's the thing, because we had this conversation about Biden being a bad president, and we end up and Biden. Y'all remember that? I said, Grimace, are you saying that falling up the stairs 3 times is not as bad? Is you're saying there's nothing wrong with Biden falling up the stairs 3 times versus Trump walking down a wet ramp in a slow pace? He was like, well, he's old. Biden's old. What do you expect? And that's all. That was like, it was the TDS was just. It was just like, so we already had that argument about Biden, and it's not going to work. We've had that argument. The Olympics. Yeah, he would win the presidential election. What about the Olympics? Because we had some patriotic people win, and then we had some stupid ones that didn't win. Yeah, I'm serious, Unique Laura. Please, I don't want to look at this no more. I'm so tired of these grifters coming over here. No, I don't want to talk about Hunter Biden's laptop. Biden is 80 or so. He had plenty of time to learn how to walk upstairs. True. Well, at least I got one. I think I could come up with another one. That was a good one. The Texas Democrats. That's something we definitely can talk about. The other stuff is too vague, or we talked about it already. Maybe how the ones that suck are anti-USA. I don't know. Well, hold on. Maybe I can form it as, should woke athletes be banned? Oh, that's something. Here we go. Should woke athletes be banned from Olympic teams? You know what I should do? I should do a political stream. Cause I'm not exercising tomorrow. Should I do a quick one? Maybe I should do a late night political stream. Yeah, why not? Why not? No, I don't want to talk about Hunter Biden. I told you I know already. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off, so I don't have to go to bed early. So I may go ahead and do one at 10 o'clock. Do it a surprise stream. All right, guys. But I gotta go make my protein shake. And then I'm going to come on my second channel, my political channel, and do a 1 hour political stream looking through some news. Okay? So guys, thank you so much for coming by. And I'll be on my second channel in 30 minutes. So y'all take care. Thanks for coming. I'll see y'all in 30 minutes or the rest of y'all on Sunday. Later, taters. Bye.